She get on my nerves. Shit.
Don't be mad at me because you're
Always
nervous.
No, I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Hey, what's up, Win City? I'm Move Work Neat Freak. This is Conversations in the Track. I got my co-host Felicia Joe. She's already on my last nerve. And tonight we got a special guest co-host, Sydney Taylor from Lexington, Kentucky. And our featured guest, Tristan Jones, RDC head coach of football. So tonight we're going to jump on in our hot top. What? Say something.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm waiting on you.
So tonight we're gonna start with Deion Sanders leaves Jackson State University for Colorado. Now Jackson State was paying him $1.2 million for 4 years, and Colorado's giving him $5 million a year. So do you think Deion Sanders was wrong for leaving the HBCU and going to a predominantly white school?
I mean, he usually let me go first, but see, when I clicked on it, it was like, blah, 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 blah. You didn't get none. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't none of your business. So I'll let you answer because you're the football coach and you would probably have a better opinion than a football mom. You know what I mean?
Okay. I think, as a football coach, he made a coach move. How do you leave $300,000 that he was giving back to the college and the program? Right. He was giving $150,000 back to the program to build new facilities, to feed the players, house the players whenever they went on away trips, and I mean, when somebody offers you $5 million a year to coach on a bigger stage, to expose black players to a bigger stage. I get the whole culture of HBCUs. I get that and understand that. But he said it whenever he came in. He wants to expose these players to something bigger, something that they ain't gonna ever see ever again. And he gave a list what he was gonna do, and he did that and more.
Yeah.
And like these players got, I think they had a new uniform every game.
Right, yeah.
New helmets every game.
Yeah.
Shannon, was it Shannon Sharp? Somebody gave him suits.
Michael
Strahan. Suits, just off his connections, have given these kids a whole lot more than what they were going to get with previous coaches.
Yeah.
And he gave them 2 championships.
Well, the number 1 recruit from a year ago, wide receiver Travis Hunter, he's transferred to Colorado, and his son also went. But like Dr. Umar today on the Breakfast Club
I seen that.
was complaining about he shouldn't have left. So Sydney Taylor, what do you think about Dr. Umar complaining? Get your phone off of me.
It's yours.
I didn't really listen to the whole thing. I listened to some of it and really clicked out of it. But, so I really don't know what he said, but I can speak on as far as how I feel about the situation. I just feel like people should just be happy for him.
Yeah.
That he's moving on and moving up.
Yeah.
You don't always stay in one place for long, and it's nobody else's job to tell another grown person who pays their own bills where they should be going to as a source of income. And it wasn't to say that he was going to forget about them or that he wasn't going to come back, to make sure that they were going to be straight. But I just think that people just should have been happy for him, and for people to spew blasphemy, it was wrong. I think that he had every right to choose another place to work.
Well, Deion Sanders said in coaching, if you don't elevate, you get terminated. So let's introduce our guest co-host for tonight, Miss Sydney Taylor. We like to let people introduce themselves, so go ahead and tell people who you are.
Okay, I'm Sydney. I don't know really what to say. I just be singing, and that's how I came to know these wonderful people sitting on the couch with me. I was song called In the Air with Spoon. And, you know, it was a good opportunity. And, you know, that's my friend. Spoon's my friend either way, you know, but us working together, it was dope. And I love the song and the, you know, the creativity that we put into it. And, you know, it kind of, you know, gave me another level of exposure. I've always sang ever since I was a child in the church growing up. So, you know, as an adult now, I kind of transition into, you know, different genres and different styles of music. And I'm just having fun with, you know, my artistry and, you know, my craft. And I also write. So, yeah, I'm just grateful for where things have been kind of going for me.
Can you write a wedding song? Because she's about to get married in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can definitely write a wedding song.
Married. So don't put that off on me.
How many features have you been a part of?
On a song, I have only done one feature, which was with Spoon. But I have been part of many bands. I have sang background for, you know, different local artists and things like that. So, yeah, that's where my experience is so far. So, yeah.
Well, you know, I heard Spoon say your name, so I shot to you to see if you would join this.
Thank you for mentioning me.
So I want to know, are you planning on going further? Like, have you decided to sing solo for yourself? You know, start recording yourself? Have you made it that far personally?
Definitely, I have definitely planned on expanding my craft and doing more. I started with an in-home studio, but I didn't know that you had to have like a certain type of computer for your equipment.
That's me.
So I was trying to use this ugly Dell computer for all this brand new equipment that I had. So I just have equipment sitting at the house, but you know, I've been, you know, saving up for my desktop, a new desktop and everything. And I want to, you know, try to pursue doing things myself and learning how to produce myself and, you know, do every single thing by myself so that I don't have to rely on other people. I have 3 children, you know, I don't always have the time to go to the studio and not even, you know, the funds sometimes. So I just rather, you know, do it myself and, you know, prove to nobody else but myself that I can, you know, do more.
Well, look, write that wedding song and she gon' pay you. Cash that right now. Tell you, so that.
Hey.
So tonight we got Sydney Taylor as our guest co-host. We're gonna move on with our hot topics. I'm nervous. We got an audience over. I don't know.
It's just too many females. You just sweating all over yourself.
You
Put your arms like this. Not
like that.
Let loose.
Smell like dove.
I bet it does.
Swallow.
Not no more.
Shut up. You a hater.
You are a hater.
All right. University of Virginia players, 3 of them was killed. Now, as a coach, how devastating you think that is for a coach and a team? Their names was Devin Chandler, Deshaun Perry, and Lavelle Davis Jr. And I think the murderer's name was Chris Jones. So, as a coach, how devastating do you think it is?
As a coach, it's devastating, even at a program, because parents trust you to keep their child safe. And, you know, although outside things happen, nobody expects it to be death, especially murder. So, as a coach, putting in like a psyche way, it's I really don't know how to explain it. It's devastating. It's tough, and you know, on top of that, it's tough for the family as well because they're sending their young one to you, for you to teach them, nurture them, and protect them while they are not there.
But I don't think the coach is at fault. You know?
No. But if that happened to me, that's how I would feel.
He's saying the coach is gonna feel at fault.
Yeah.
Even though at that moment there's nothing he can
Because
do.
he's responsible for them.
Especially on the college level, that coach, if he recruited them, somebody went to that house.
Right, sat down with the family.
Sat down with the family, looked them in the eye, and probably told them that I'm going to protect your son or I'm going to protect your daughter
and make sure
that they're getting their education and not getting in trouble, you know, all that stuff. And then, you know, that doesn't happen. So, just on the coach's standpoint, that's going to be tough. The family, again, that's going to be tough. The program, that kind of puts a black eye on the program because they're going to get blamed. What, you should have done this more, or, you know, they're going to go through a whole bunch of regulations that they may have, but, you know, in our reality, things happen. And
they said the guy never even really played a snap for the team, and I guess they was picking on him. I don't know how you pick on anybody 18 or older, so.
It does happen, but.
You know, they
Yeah,
pick on
yeah.
you all the time. You get bullied.
It does happen.
Why you even say that?
It does
That's
happen,
crazy.
but to where, to the point to where he has to think about using lethal force on somebody. That's tough.
They must have been
Yeah,
cooking.
and you know it's.
Yeah.
I said they must have been cooking him.
But
Well,
You
that's how
just-
she
for you
does.
to be
You know, you
that
can't just
man,
always make
for
fun
you
of
to be
somebody,
that
though.
man.
Yeah.
but you know, nowadays people don't teach their children to fight.
Yeah.
So back in the day, it wasn't about being embarrassed. It was about we gonna fight, get this out the way, and either we gonna play
Yeah.
later or we
Where,
not.
where was this at?
Where?
Where was this
See,
at?
I was born and raised in Cincinnati.
'Cause I can't fight still
And we
today.
know you can't fight.
You run
We
up on me, I ain't got no other option.
At first you was running. You got tired of
No, I ain't
running.
never ran. Mm-mm.
So you picked up a weapon.
Duh.
They said you bad with a pencil. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she talks too much. So we're gonna go ahead and move on through to our third hot topic for the night, which is it's close to Christmas. So who on this panel wears ugly sweaters?
If the wife tells me so, if the wife tells me to, then I'm gonna wear it. But other than that, nah.
Do you wear them?
I wear ugly sweaters just on a regular day. I love ugly
That's why I
sweaters.
don't like
Sweaters
it.
are my favorite. I love sweaters.
Well, it seems like she does too, cause this is just a regular day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ugly ass sweater.
It's
I've been
funny.
wearing them because he always talking about show some cleavage. I am
Yes.
a
Honey, you
greeter
can
at the
be-
church.
You can be modest and
You
sexy.
are not about to be soliciting me, and I got to be
Yes.
standing
Did you say
in
you a
front of
what?
a greeter at the church.
Which one?
The one we attend.
Who's we?
We
I'm
attend.
made
Oh
to
my
go.
God.
I'm made to go.
But you go?
And I ain't going no more.
Hallelujah.
Nah.
Won't he do
I
it?
told you when he said that about Kanye,
You got it. Thank you, Jesus.
never go again.
Won't he do it?
Never go
Thank you,
again.
Pastor.
So y'all wear ugly sweaters?
Yes, I love ugly sweaters.
Nah, you know what it is? I can't smile because she keeps looking at me too.
And it's making
And it's totally killing me out.
you know what? You
That's
talking
a
about?
short.
You talking about?
Oh,
Yeah. It's a long story, honey. He likes to go on state paid vacations, so he does crazy things. And it's
Hold up, we got RDC head coach in the building.
Oh, I'm
Like,
sorry.
so we gonna have a lot of,
I got, you know what? Since you talking about Christmas, I was wondering, does anybody know what does the lonely do at Christmas? You know what I mean? What do they do?
not
What do
spend
they
money.
do? You know?
Cuddle up with their kids.
You know? Have y'all heard that song? Y'all, okay, I'm gonna listen to Christmas music for 3 weeks.
You said cuddle up with their kids.
They do
That's
that.
right.
I think they save money.
That's the best cuddle.
Yeah.
What's that?
Kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who you cuddling up with tonight?
He sleep on one side, I sleep on the other, baby. I've been a king size.
She just said that because the camera's rolling right now, so don't even worry about it. So we're gonna
Man,
move on.
'cause you sleep on the couch.
I sleep in my kids' room.
Y'all are
business.
stupid.
Oh,
For real.
Yeah. Ever since, listen.
What?
No, I can't tell y'all.
Don't tell us. We
Don't
don't
worry
want to
about
know.
You married?
Yeah.
You ever had to sleep on the couch?
No.
Me.
But he has in the garage. Okay. Introduce.
I tell you what, this is what's going on right now. Miss Sydney Taylor is auditioning because if she keeps on, she's fired.
Oh my goodness.
Every
Uh-uh.
season,
I
I'm
mean,
fired. I'm
I
not
would
worried
never do
about
it
it.
to
So, Brittany Griner was traded for convicted Russian arms dealer Victor Bout. Now, Victor Bout was sentenced to 25 years in the United States for charges of conspiracy to kill Americans, acquired export anti-aircraft missiles, and damn, I can't read my own handwriting, Felicia. That is stupid.
I can't.
And provide material support to terrorist organizations. So, do y'all think? Are y'all happy that Brittany Griner's home?
I'm happy that she's home, but in negotiations, I just want to know if he was the with her being in prison on, marijuana or whatever they charged her for. I don't know what they legally smuggling or I don't know what it was. But, if he was the
only option,
he's definitely not the only option. I'll tell you that. But if he's the the lower end criminal, we must that must be we must got some dogs in our U.S. prisons, because if he's a terrorist,
yeah.
Right.
And we're switching
That
him.
wasn't even true.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that she's not work, but I'm saying
she's not. She's not.
I mean, honestly, what political game? My thought was, what political game was there to make the switch?
I don't know, honey, because all I know is take it how they want to. He likes the Illuminati. I like Trump. Say what you want to about me. Trump's a gangster. If he was in the office, he'd have been like, yo, look, this is what we gonna do. Pull her.
He would have got it back quicker.
I think so, because him and Putin.
Y'all bring her back, and we're gonna give y'all him.
Well, him and Putin were boys, though.
It would have been.
Y'all ain't getting shit.
He's a G.
Have a good day.
He's a G, though. He would have tried him. You know what I'm saying? He had Caucasian people climbing up walls without strings or ropes to the roof. They was sitting in the tops of the seats like this. They was like, now I am head of Congress. Rawr. And they was in there
Them
like,
motherfuckers was finna cut the head of Abraham Lincoln the fuck off of them.
Yeah, they just had a ceremony for the police for the January 6th, and some parents of, I guess, the one that died did not shake Kevin McCarthy or Mitch McConnell saying at the ceremony.
They are not genuine.
I don't know, Mitch McConnell is probably cold anyway.
You voted for him, though.
Who?
You did.
And didn't?
Pinocchio. The lies.
No.
All right, so we're going to move on to introduce our guests. Like I said, we let our guests introduce themselves. So, head coach of RDC, Tristan Jones. Tell the people about yourself a little bit.
I don't know what you want me to tell. I'm a Clark County goer. I lived in Montgomery County, played sports here at Clark County. I'm getting a full ride, played football, Western, graduated, went to the military, decided in the military, hey, I want to be a teacher. And became a teacher. I coached at GRC for 4 years, I believe, with Dr. Lucas, and then with Coach Cherico. And that's about it. I got a foreign wife, I guess what everybody says. She's Canadian, Bahamian and Canadian.
So that's why you said you was going to Canada?
Yeah. And got three beautiful kids. And
Well, listen, real quick, before I even get to the questions. I don't know what one of your degrees is, so when I ask you about it, it starts with a K. You know what I'm talking about?
Kinesiology, dental promotion.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I don't know how you thought I was going to say that.
That sounded like a country.
So, describe your love for football for the people.
My love for football, man, I've been playing since itty bitty. My grandfather and dad really got me into football. When I was young, I was bigger than everybody, so I didn't have that chance to play flag football. Flag football wasn't even around at little age when I was young. So
I'm a MVP of flag football.
I always played up. After that, I think I was blessed to be surrounded with savant-like minds of football. And just over the years, it just kept on piquing my interest. And I was able to coach under Dr. Lucas, brilliant mind. And then Joe Cherico, which is the new high school coach here. And he kind of seen my connection with the kids and stuff like that, and asked me if I wanted to be the middle school head coach. And I was like, well, I never really thought about being the head coach this soon. But I mean, you got to start somewhere. So, yeah.
Tell us your earliest memory of you playing football.
Earliest memory. This is a funny one, I guess. I was playing quarterback in Pee Wee. My shoelaces were untied. Tripped over my shoelaces, fell over my center, and broke my center's arm. One of my earliest memories. That's when I knew I was huge.
Yeah. I told him we had to have some space because we had a big ass tonight. If y'all heard that dog wheezing in the background, it's got asthma. I don't know how one person gets 2 dogs with asthma. That was my life. I've heard it before. What has been your favorite team that you've been a part of?
My favorite team that I've been a part of, alongside my RDC team, and my Western team, I played semi-pro football for years, and I actually played on the first semi-pro team ever created up in New York. That's where I was stationed, and that was probably the most. I mean, other than playing out Western Kentucky and all that stuff, but just playing semi-pro football, you play in stands for like 2-3 people. That whole community was in it, and in Watertown, New York, that whole community was in it. To the point to where kids who weren't going to go to college or whatever, that was their focus on playing was Watertown Red and Black. And, people, the town bought into it. They had great coaching staff. That was probably, that's probably one of my more memorable times in football.
Well, my earliest memory, I got hit in practice. The fullback looked at me and said, whatever you do, just follow me through the hole. I got to the hole, pow! Next thing I know, they was carrying me off the field.
Oh,
I quit. Got my helmet out. Quit. Mouth
hurt. Something in baseball. That happened to me in baseball. I played baseball 1 year, caught a bad hop on the baseball, hit me in the eye. Never.
Oh my God, see. No.
Never again, but I can take a full hit. That's crazy.
So you play football, basketball, and shot put?
Yep, track.
What shot put were you?
Yeah, that's when you throw those ball, little iron ball around. And I threw discus as well.
Yeah.
So, and I won state in shot put, and did pretty well in all the other sports. So,
if you could recount the feeling that came over you when you took the head coaching job, describe that to us.
Like finally, it's finally. I feel like I was ready to take on that role as a head coach. Especially at the middle school level. Not saying it's crap, but the middle school time is very, very impressionable on these kids because their body's going through so much, so much, hitting maturity, and they're growing and a whole bunch of other stuff. And if you have and if you have the right person that can get in there and make some type of impact.
That's why I was wondering how many years you been head coach.
That's my first year.
Ah, so you didn't get my son.
No.
Okay, did you get the seed?
Oh yeah, I was his teacher. Well, I wasn't his teacher, but I was.
Because he didn't make it.
Oh,
he quit.
Yeah.
He quit, and then he quit because and I told him, you're going to come across coaches. If you want to play sports, you're going to come across coaches that you don't care for. Mm-hmm. He's going through about basketball right now because the coaches always want to put him in the last minute or the last 2-3 seconds, and he plays well, and he's a straight A student, so he feels like he deserves a little more playing time. You know what I mean? So, but do you know that when they give their grades, they're not supposed to start? If your grades are below a certain, because one year the coach came and got all the football players, took them home with him, made them do their homework because if not, they could not play. You have to have the grades.
It don't matter about the grades. If you can't play, you can't play. I'm not saying something.
Oh, you said my. Well, I work because my son's been asked to play, recruited. I had them come and ask for him to play All-Star. He was going to play All-Star and all that. He can play football. Coach from high school chased him in junior high. But I explained to my son what we're going through right now is every little African-American young man does not have to be an athlete. So therefore, let's focus on what comes next. If you do not, because we know athletes that made it and then they got injured or something, or something happened, then they lost their contract. Now what do they do?
Yeah.
Now what do they? Now they out here selling enhanced for men on late night 3 a.m. Here on there like.
Watch this.
Buy you some.
What? No, hold on.
Watch this. Who's that? My wife likes it.
Name one player that you just described real quick.
I mean, I don't know. I don't keep up with sports.
Research. If you don't,
I don't have to.
research
You research.
No, that's what I tell you.
Yeah, that's what you do. I just say what I want to say because what I want to say is okay. I like the nice. I don't like it thick. It's nasty.
Hey, everybody, look at the camera real quick. Can y'all see my toothpaste?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
Yes, we can see it.
What's wrong with you?
I know
Okay,
it's it because I know it's.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna try to get through these words. What is interdisciplinary studies? And I'm not even gonna try the K word. So tell us about your degrees.
My Western degree, interdisciplinary studies, it was a football degree basically.
Okay.
It wasn't nothing really. It's just
Get your own
a whole bunch of gen ed classes. And then after I graduated that, I went to the military, and I actually went back after I got out. I was like, okay, I want to teach. I want to do something with the body. So kinesiology is just how the body moves.
What do you teach?
PE. Yeah. So just how the body moves.
You feel PE?
Honey, back then you ain't have to do nothing
You
but
feel PE?
M-I-C-K-E-Y.
I use my asthma as an excuse every time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing about
No.
a dog. I don't know how she got
I got asthma. I cannot run a mile on this track. Okay. I used to when I would watch them. I used to watch my PE teachers when we would run a mile on the track. And when I would see them like look back over at me, I like start running. And as soon as they look up, I'd be like, shit.
I have those students now.
You have them? Was my son one?
No, your son did. I didn't have him. I was just.
Tell the truth.
He had weightlifting. No, he had weightlifting, and that was my planning period. So I just go down to the weight room, and I mean he lifted. Once he got
Motivated.
Once he's motivated and bought in.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to get him to mature.
And I have to talk to him.
I'm trying to find a coach like you. Now then they wonder why he keep quitting. You know what I'm saying? I've been with my old man for 3 years. When you raising another young man, you look for the coaches for help like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You better shut up because you got 3 or 4 waiting on you, so you better be quiet for the tip on you. And you know, so are you ready for that? Because there are a lot of mothers that, like, I just got in a serious relationship, like, that don't have a man, and there's, like, my son is immature. I know he gets on my nerves, but it's hard to get him molded as a young man if you're a woman. You can show him what kind of man you want him to be, but molding him into the man that he's going to be is something that another man that knows. See, he don't know.
Well, you know.
Yeah. He's working on it. His son is teaching.
Mama can teach your son
so much. And
mama's doing the best they can do.
But are you ready for this being your first year to get to Jada's? Because my son is annoying.
Look at you.
And then you wonder why yours is unwrapping gifts.
I don't even know why I'm saying that. I'm thinking it. I'm not even supposed to be saying it.
Because yours is a delinquent at 2.
All right, bear with me through this question because that juice right there. How's life when you got head coach title, husband title, and father title? How do you juggle all that?
Patience. And I have an outstanding wife that helps out the way. It's not even that. I'm still in the military. So I have that. I'm in school to get my master's. So I have a lot on my plate, but I have a wife that kind of smooths me over whenever I do get flustered. Now, you know, she's from Canada, so sports is not a big thing besides hockey. So she doesn't understand how sports can help kids get out.
Yeah.
And how important coaches can help the way for the kid to get out.
But that's what I was there. That's why I was saying as a single mother, because you all make a he didn't play sports. And he was raised by women that loved him too much, honey, and that's
I
why
was raised
he's
by the
that.
streets.
No, he wasn't.
Streets.
Mama,
Don't get
sister,
too
granny.
much.
He's telling the field.
Tell him out.
And he can decorate like a mug. You hear me? If you want some good decorating, call him. Have you seen any of his parties? Look at his face, honey. Decorate like a. You coming there like, oh my goodness.
What you about to say like a woman? Listen. She's only saying that. Listen, real quick. She's only saying that because she thinks I'm joking on her right now.
No, I was being serious because my aunt came in and was like, girl, we taking the plates home if we don't do some afterwards because them is the good ones. And he don't need them. And was.
Well, see, if you raised by good women, then you know how to cook, clean for yourself, so you don't need no women.
Yeah,
to
but
for you.
like the coach, what I was saying was how important it is to have like that anger, trying to control it.
Yeah.
He can't control it. That's why he's missing a tooth because he got mad. He was like, her, and it was a real bad situation. So, you know, and you can help those boys tame
I'm so
that
glad
and
you didn't get no
maintain
laughs
that.
right there.
You know what I mean? Like, so.
Trees, are you laughing?
What, like, I understand that your wife doesn't understand, but genuinely, truly, you do play a big role in young men's lives and next steps.
And young men of color.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the
Young
big thing.
men of color. And, you know, my Coach Chirico, everybody thinks he's old country bumpkin. Coach Chirico went to, not an all-black school, but he was one of the few white kids in his high school.
Yeah.
The first thing he told me, or asked me, is whenever he first took the job, and we had the first couple practices, he said, Tristan, he said, where are the black kids at? And I was like, he's like,
they
and he
won't,
was like,
but they won't play because they were being mistreated.
yeah, and he was like, well, where are they all at? And I was like, well, they're here. We just gotta get them back out.
You gotta get them back out.
gotta
And
get
I'm
them back
telling
out. They
you,
gotta
my son
trust
is
you.
just now ninth grade,
They
so
gotta
I
trust
know
it.
for a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah, they gotta
And
trust
football is his sport. Period.
I'm
He was
telling
trying to go to basketball.
I'm telling
The
him.
coaches
I'm telling him.
love him. Football
telling him.
is his sport.
He has a football body.
He has it. He has he's good. We've been
Well, look.
Cowboys championship every year he played.
You coach
With
middle school?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got like a 8th grade body. I should have some eligibility.
As soon as they
You think I can play like cornerback or something?
No.
If they
Will you
hit
hit?
me, we
No, he won't hit.
Oh,
And he-
Nah, cause I'm an interceptor. I'm like Deion. I'm an interceptor, so I ain't got to worry about tackling. I ain't got to worry about tackling.
Can you run like Deion though?
No. Well, yeah.
Blue
If
suit.
you got the right people behind it, you put them in some blue suits. They gotta be blue and something gotta be shiny on them, and he will run.
Listen here, Sydney, if you got a question that you just want to throw in or something, you know, it's just conversations in the track. So right now, everybody, go live real quick. You got your phone on you?
No, it's over there ringing.
Trish, can you get the phone for us real quick?
We gotta go live.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can go live on that phone.
Not even right
We
now,
taking
go
up
to
donations,
go
y'all,
to
to get him a new
conversation.
phone for Christmas.
Yeah, would you please start a GoFundMe so I can elevate my life?
Oh my gosh.
You didn't know this is you didn't watch
Everybody
that.
cash at him.
Please. Nah, don't cash at me. I owe Cash App too. Cash App her, and then she front it to me.
Yeah, cause he.
So go to Conversations in the Trap on
If
YouTube
anybody
right
in
now
this
and hit
house
subscribe.
got any type
the guests,
of
please. They
stuff
make me
that
nervous
you
though.
sell, like pictures of your toes and stuff, he pays. Like he'll let his card get locked out. He don't care. You can Photoshop.
It just got back activated.
Oh,
you
okay.
know, I tried to order a cheesecake for Thanksgiving.
Did it work?
Nah, they was like send your card number. I was like, it's down right now, but it just came back today, so I'm ordering cheesecake. My homeboy's locked up. He said, drop him some bread if I got on POF.
And then what
But I don't gotta get on there no more
The
because
POF though.
it's a long
He
story.
thought it was $7.99.
It's a long
but
You gotta
story.
go on like Tinder or something.
Nah, I was just browsing.
He
Just
likes
browsing. I seen
it's
her
the-
profile, and this is what made me get off.
BLK.
You-
but
no,
I'm
no,
on
Don't go on
No,
BLK. Don't be trying to take the good black
no,
women.
I'm just browsing.
Don't be trying
So,
to
I'm on
black
TikTok
women.
and Instagram.
Money
It's
off of that.
free.
Don't go on BLK. Go on
It's
POF.
free.
He-
TikTok and Instagram is free.
That's where they at.
Who?
The money makers.
The money TikTok and Instagram.
I mean, they
Who
on
watch
Tinder.
this? Nah, don't worry about it.
They on Tinder.
all you gotta do is he'll give you his bank card number, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Hey.
We got a middle school coach.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
Goodness
honey.
gracious.
I told you he missed all
So,
that.
would you take a high school coaching job in another county?
Yeah. I definitely would. Why wouldn't you? Just like what Deion said. Well, I don't remember what he said.
Elevate.
Elevate.
Or get terminated. But, I don't see middle school being, in all. Obviously, I want to go to higher, levels and.
What do you want us to go live for? What do you want everybody to see us for? You want to be seen on my page. You want people to know I really talk to you. It's not
What are some things that you were trying to instill in your players?
So this 8th grade class, I don't know, it was a good class. The game of football, I didn't want to instill. I don't think I had to instill too much of that. They knew that. They're a talented class. When I took over the job, I looked at their championship loss to Northern Pulaski, and I felt like toughness was a thing in the past with them after they got punched in the mouth after the first series. So whenever I took the job, that was the first thing I told my coaches that I hired was that we got to get these boys tougher and learning the going back to the basics of football. And I think that we accomplished that.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but look, I know you married. Don't look at that. Look. As soon as I got on TikTok, that's what popped up.
I told
that is crazy.
I get on TikTok, I be cracking up though.
That's
I be seeing
he
stuff.
likes. That's why it pops up. That's why
Tell us your dream job real quick.
Dream job?
Yeah. What's your dream job? I was going to lag. I got all this discombobulated. Get that camera off me.
How you gonna get it?
It
It told me to go live.
Yes.
And now they want to see you the host.
I ain't know though.
The main attraction.
I wouldn't put my change out, but whoever, the person that brought me the bottle of water, they was like, "How you got your chains on and stuff?" So I took them.
Oh, Debo came?
Yeah, Debo came.
Oh, my God.
Would you let him answer the questions?
You better.
I mean, my dream job is to be a coach, college level. That would be a dream job, but with that dream job comes a lot of stress, not knowing. It's like a deployment. So every 2 to 3 years, you gotta look to move, and I did that. Don't want to do that. So definitely being a coach, a head coach at a higher level is definitely my dream job. High school, college.
All right. Hey, cut that live, because for some reason, every time she goes live, my baby mama is the first one to get on there. I hate her guts. So, cut the
But
live.
didn't at one time. You understand what I'm
This
saying?
is-
That's what I'm saying. What
this
kills
your-
me
this your last
is
question.
now it's a beef, but it wasn't a beef when the sheets was nice and warm. You understand what I'm
Do
saying?
you think,
But now
the
they
media-
won't respond to them.
do you think the media
It's a
covers
problem.
black athletes in a negative light? You just lost your job.
I'm not worried, honey. It ain't the first time I've been fired.
Don't worry.
Fire me again. You fired me 2 years ago. You fired me during COVID. You fired me before COVID.
And
You
got
fired
a
me when you was in
PPP loan. And you
jail.
got a PPP
You
loan.
and I did not get a
And I ain't get a dollar.
PPP.
I
And
ain't get a dollar.
didn't.
That's crazy.
But did you cash that money?
Cash what money?
That $2 that we was trying to. What you talking
Oh,
about?
nah.
He's a tech, and then she got the equipment.
Don't
We might
even
have to
worry
work something out.
I already got somebody working on
Oh.
that. So, I'm gonna repeat the question for you. Do you think the media covers black athletes in a negative light?
I do.
You do.
This black people in sports negatively. Why? Everybody reacts to that a little bit more than
Don't they? They
Right.
look how your
It's
phone
almost
was
like a shut up
negative.
job.
And the negative pops up
Yeah.
first, and people like it, and that's
Yeah.
what goes
Yeah.
viral. Let somebody grandmother fall down the stairs,
Mhm.
have on the neck brace with a black eye. They're
Yeah.
gonna think it's a skit and
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna share it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be funny, but it's really not. But I'm just saying,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? People are sick now.
Yeah.
No.
They are sick. Look at you. Just
Look, if you
sick.
start showing cleavage, we'll get more views.
Oh my goodness.
Shit.
Take your shirt off. You said
Hey,
you
I'm
had
sorry,
a
Miss
4-pack.
Sydney.
I know.
This
You
is
over there.
12. Don't even trip though.
Yeah, right.
Do you think the media covers black athletes in a negative light?
Yeah, I do, because I feel like once, once black athletes get to speak in their minds about, universal things, especially things and subjects touching our community specifically as a whole. It's almost like we pay you to play the sport. We don't pay you to run your mouth about how you feel about this country. And to be honest, like it's kind of sad to see, because it's almost like do you expect a man to do what he needs to do to pay his bills and take care of his family?
Yeah.
Or like, do we really think that this person is like a true sellout? Because it's almost like being a slave to what they actually truly love.
Yeah.
It should not be that way. You should not have to be a slave to what you really truly love to do.
But see, the
With
problem
me for
is
40 million.
they oh my goodness.
So
The
you
problem is
for the
sports,
no, I don't know about all that.
Come get me.
sports are boring without us. Period.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
everything
Sports
is boring
are
without
boring
food.
without
They
us, but
bring
they
us to
don't
that.
want us to play sports. But at the end of the day, if you don't got at least one on your team, it's you might have some wins, but you ain't gonna have that action.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We truly bring something extra to everything, like she said, everything
Regards.
we do.
And everything we touch, hey, it either gets destroyed or it will come to life.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah,
that's why I just really truly feel like us as a people are just truly powerful.
we
Yeah.
are.
Oh God.
Hey, we can cause destruction,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
can also bring color to
Yeah.
black and white things. So
Well, she is so destructive. So, real quick, we're gonna move on. We almost done. We about to get into
Y'all
our
ain't gotta do each
conversation.
other like that.
Plug Pootie's Palace, please.
Y'all already know, shop local, 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sometimes you might catch me at 11, depending on the night, you know what I'm saying? We got the bows, we got the Christmas raffle going on. Every $10 spent, you get a name in the raffle for a Christmas basket made just for you with the hair care. Last year, they got braiding hair, they got sewing hair, they got edge control, all in the basket. So, just shop local, 385-4857. Pootie's Palace, baby.
Repeat that number.
385-4857. And don't be playing on my phone.
No, cause I don't know how we're friends. I don't even have your phone number.
That's the house number.
how
You
you
don't
get
have
here
my
and we
cell
ain't got
phone.
each other's phone number?
I know it's crazy because
I don't want his phone number.
I really don't like it. She's
It be like
frightened.
Girl, his old
You
lady's
just
crazy.
show up when you show
And I
up.
don't even got time for that. And we is just,
You are pushing the fucking button right. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna move along. So let's get into our conversation in the trap for tonight. Why do we as a people look for celebrities and entertainers to lead us? Do y'all think that us as black people, because somebody just was talking about it, that we look at like Michael Jordan, Jay-Z, P. Diddy to like be the voice of the culture, when back in the days you had Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, she's a gangster, Marcus Garvey, Harriet Tubman, people like it. When Harriet Tubman was taking people on the Underground Railroad, sorry, excuse my language, but if a nigga acted out, she shot him with a shotgun. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody gonna get left behind like that. So, do y'all think that we look up to celebrities to lead us, and like y'all just said, they really ain't nobody to look up? Starting with you.
I think I wouldn't say yes, and I wouldn't say no, because I do feel like the people are looking for somebody who they trust to actually be the voice for our people, because everybody that we have had that was in that position has been, unalive. And it just seems like I really don't.
Will you vote for Kanye in 2024?
I would say this. I would definitely vote for Kanye.
Yep.
I would vote for Kanye. Kanye is who we need. if we are looking for anybody to be the voice for our people, it needs to be somebody who is not afraid to say what they need to say, how they need to say it, and when they need to say it, and or do it or any of that. You cannot be scared, and you know. It's not. We don't have time to have nobody to be scared. We need somebody who's gonna have the people out here at our feet kissing and apologizing and giving stuff back and you know giving more than what they took. So honestly, I feel like yes, I would.
So easy. We got you one vote with 2 votes here tonight. How about you, Dan?
Would I vote for Easy? I vote for old Easy.
Oh, Easy.
I vote for Trump. And I say that I don't know. You know, because he was trying. He at least gave. I don't care who you was. You could live under a bridge. If you had a social security number, he gave you a check. Did you get a check? Because I know you was homeless at that time.
Business wise,
so what I'm saying,
business wise,
is
he's the man.
Like I don't know. Like
I don't know if I could.
I mean, everybody like any.
Well, you might well
everybody's
racist
deep down inside. Black people don't like black people. Some white people don't like white people. White people don't like black people. Black people don't like. In some way,
like people,
but no, white people will help a white person out.
But his main color was green.
He just don't like people.
Yeah, and his color was green. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Basically. And him and Kanye are kind of similar. I say Trump because him and Kanye are similar because they say whatever they want. They were so mad at him.
But are they saying the truth?
Yes. Some of that stuff Kanye says, I can feel, but it's his deliverance. Kanye delivers it in a way that makes you feel like it's manic. Mm-hmm. But in reality, if you break down what he's saying, it makes sense.
Hold up, manic?
Like
people need to stop talking in between the lines.
Like he's
people because they're speaking in between the lines too much, and we're trying to read in between the lines, but no, stop giving us, chopped up.
Right, just come straight out.
Just cut it straight. Tell us if you trying to get us to know that something's going on that's not supposed to be going on, and you think that there is something that the people need to know in order to really have a change and a breakthrough in this country. Just say it, say it, and if you willing to die for it, then but if you scared, just be quiet and stop getting the people riled up and just scared and stressed out about what the future could hold, and and it's like everybody can feel that something is gonna happen, but it's like all these people that actually know what's gonna happen are just keeping their mouths shut about it and trying to kind of give everybody an idea, but nobody's.
But see, the bigger thing is what everybody has to remember, and they're so scared to even speak on the fact that it is a group of white men or families that run the world.
Yeah.
Period.
There's some black
and they get mad at them, but at the end of the day, there are black families that have, but it's controlled by the white man. If you gonna level up, a black man might can help you, but guess what? He's underneath some white man somewhere in that bracket. It's a tree, and it branches off.
So do y'all think that we look up to celebrities and entertainers?
I don't. I mean, I don't. People do because that's all we
have.
People
sometimes do because it's like, oh my God, why would you sing this song or do this? And my kids are watching. And it's like, you're
but that's all we got. That's all we got.
Know.
Who do we have speaking up besides the rappers? And that's why I get so disgusted sometimes with the music. I don't really listen to a lot of the new music because I have kids.
Yeah.
And who wants to raise their kids?
You just told me to play Nardo.
No, she told you. I don't know the song.
Twerking.
Now you're lying. I don't know the song. The baby knows the song. But that's because that's what they know. That's who they have. Because look at this. How do you look up to somebody what he gonna speak on?
Who?
His favorite item is Charmin. He's trying to get a deal from the toilet paper company. Lift him up so they can see it. So, I mean, who do we have to speak on or speak up? We know you use wet wipes. Everybody knows
Go ahead, Big Boy. Tell us what you was gonna say.
I think that the younger generation does look up to celebrities and all that people just because they see it, they hear it. Where I was younger, I played outside all day.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I didn't have. I listened to tons of music, but I also had my grandfather, my dad, my mom to look up to kind of lead me in the direction that was good for me. But with these kids, especially with the music, they feel like that person is talking to them.
Yeah.
Right.
And that can go a long way.
Or that person is speaking their truth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because soon as my
Even
son
though
get dumped, he in there listening to Rob Wade.
Yeah.
You know, we like, come on, bro.
You know what I mean?
Play
Like,
one more Rob Wade song. I swear, my house is small.
You gotta watch it when
like
you
my
listen to
You
Rob Wade.
in there bagging like, dang, am
Keep
I
an eye
saying
on
too?
it.
Especially when they listen to somebody,
We all said this, motherfucker. Get some
artists
tissue.
saying
Bring
go
some
over and
tissue.
shoot up the block, whatever, and the kid ain't even allowed to leave their front yard.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like it's just that. Or
WAP came on, and that's when she started doing her. Stop.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody got anything else on our conversation in the track?
When you gonna release your next album?
You do not
She's
ask the
here.
host question.
You can see if she
You
can
do not
feature on a
ask the host
song for
question.
you.
We'll talk
You know
about it.
what
I'm
I'm saying?
nervous. We'll talk about it after the show.
Don't.
I always say yes to a gig.
All right. So you gonna sing? You gonna make a song for her wedding?
Yeah, I'm gonna just give me the day. Give me the day.
Make one for the divorce too. Now we hop into our top 10. Sorry, Sydney, I had you one, but my kids, I had to get them ready, and I forgot the paper.
You good.
I lost them too. I hope they mama went and got them from church.
You ain't went get them from church?
No, my sister got them.
That's right.
Top 10. Tristan Jones, head coach of RDC football. Guess are y'all alright? Look at her, Felicia. Look how she looked at that. I know she's like, look at that nigga right there. Alright, 3-4 or 4-3?
Let's see, 3-4.
3-4. Punch Mike Tyson, deal with the consequences, or jump out of a 2-story building.
I'm getting punched by Mike Tyson.
You gonna punch Mike Tyson?
Who, me?
Yeah.
With no consequences?
Nah, with consequences.
Or jump out a 2-story
Or
building?
jump out of a 2-story building.
Is there bushes on the bottom?
Damn.
Ooh.
I don't think it's a difference.
I don't know. Mike Tyson, I got to take out lead. I can hit and roll.
You don't feel like you
So you gonna jump?
Story building.
You gonna jump?
You take a punch.
It might be a bush. It might be a bush at the end of that building.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I'm gonna jump
I
out
don't
the
know,
two-story
Mike.
building.
I'm not taking a punch for her.
Hold on.
You can
A
might-
jab
you
from
can
Mike
might tuck
Tyson
and roll.
or an uppercut from Mike Tyson.
Uppercut.
Oh, no, jumping out the building.
I just got done with a broken jaw. Fuck that shit. Hell no.
Jumping out the building.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you ain't fine.
It is.
We
Cause
are.
it's
We
been,
recording.
okay, and
She's
your
grown.
phone's doing
I forgot.
stuff too.
I forgot you as far as 12 minutes ago.
Exactly. So
All right.
focus on you.
I like to blank on my day off.
Sleep.
Sleep. I like to blank on my day off.
Sleep and eat.
Sleep. I don't
Yes.
do neither one of these.
No, you don't. Can't eat tonight.
J.
and ain't
Cole,
gonna sleep
human. J. Cole, Kendrick, or Drake.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wait, say it again.
J. Cole, Kendrick, or Drake.
J. Cole, Kendrick, or Drake. Drake's not mine. I may have to say J. Cole.
J. Cole, who you got?
Dang, it's a hard one because I'm a Kendrick fan.
Yeah, I'm a Kendrick fan too, but J. Cole.
But I fucks with J. Cole stands for when he talks about. But musically inclined, I love Kendrick. So,
Yeah,
but
Kendrick.
I'm gonna say Kendrick.
Yeah.
Kendrick. Who you
That was
go
tough.
But I still
I
love
want
J.
J. Cole.
Cole.
So
So
y'all heard what she said. So Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Check my girl out. She said she got Future up
yes,
her. Call her. You know what I'm saying? She said she don't turn down no gig, baby.
no.
Look her up.
Besides your wedding song. Top 5
You
NFL
just
defensive
mad 'cause
players
ain't nobody
of
gonna
all
marry
time.
you.
I got
What is going
LT,
on? Hey.
Deion, I'm sorry,
No, you're not.
Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Aaron Donald. Who you
Can't
got?
read.
Who
Aaron
can't?
Donald? LT. I'll take Deion as well. Dang, Lewis as well.
Right.
Gotta take Lewis. Warren Sapp.
My puppy is stressed.
I know.
He is gonna
his
sleep
inhaler.
good tonight. You
Give
hear
him
me?
his inhaler. Trish, will you please give that dog his inhaler?
He's not gonna stop till he
And
can
I'll
come
be
in the house.
And that Lord Tag.
I have so
You ain't got
many.
to tell my business. Ain't no Lord Tag's up in here. I don't care.
To represent the new era,
Who you take?
Aaron Donald.
And
He's a beast.
yeah.
He's a beast.
Top 5 college players. I got Reggie Bush, Mike Vick, Peter Ward, the dog chewed my other 2 little pieces of paper off of it. So,
You got a dog?
not yours.
Oh.
That's probably what he's choking on out there, is a piece of paper.
Oh my gosh.
So top 5
Sorry.
college players.
I was thinking your shit.
I'm sorry.
Watch how fast he run out of here with this recording on. He ain't
Don't
gonna
even
tell
know
you
my
my
keys
nine
is
or
at.
nothing. You hear me? He's gonna dip so fast and then he gonna call me tomorrow. He probably text me 20 times.
Would you please let this man answer
I'm
his
sorry,
question?
honey.
You
I'm
didn't
so
finish
sorry,
yours.
honey.
Huh?
You didn't finish yours.
I said Reggie Bush, Michael Vick, Peter Ward. I forgot the other 2. I left the paper. I don't know what happened to it.
College players.
College players. Tim Couch, he was a beast.
Tim Couch?
Yeah.
Top
he-
5?
Maybe I'm thinking about high school. Leslie County. Don't worry about it. What are you looking at, Felicia?
I'm
I
looking
can
at
see
you because
looking
we're
at
trying
me.
to figure out what is you talking about over
I
there.
asked him the top 5 college players.
Okay, but does it take that long for you to ask? You keep asking the same
He
question.
asked me who I
asking the
picked.
same 3 names. You ain't even got the names. The kids ripped
We
the
waiting
paper
on
up.
him. We not waiting on me.
Cat probably blew his
Let's
nose.
see. College players. I'm gonna go.
You are definitely far. Don't even worry about it. Go ahead, bro. Don't even worry about it.
I'm gonna go RG3 college now.
His accuracy was
RG3.
100%.
I'm gonna go with Reggie Bush. You can't go. You can't have any lips without Reggie Bush. Randy Moss. Lamar Jackson. He can't do it. Lamar Jackson was a freak in college.
Right.
And I don't know. I said that's tough.
I know. I don't know who I had.
That's
I had
tough.
5. Best lineman ever.
Best lineman ever.
Yeah. If we were saying lineman, we would point at her. Don't worry about it. We said lineman.
I don't know, because you putting me to sleep. You know?
I forgot the question. If you don't even worry about it.
we over here like,
Hey, bro,
how?
tell us your record. Tell us your record for this year.
8th grade went 10-1. My 7th grade went they went 6-5. But that 7th grade started off with 6 people. Got kids out. They exceeded expectations. Won 2 playoff games. So I mean, a whole bunch of first time players. So that's a win for me.
Yeah.
That sounds like your record for the year. Miss Sydney Taylor, tell the people if you got any features coming up, would you please do another show with us? Because
Of course.
thank you.
I don't got no features coming up right now.
There you
right
go.
now,
Wedding song.
unless y'all book me, I am definitely
Yeah.
open for booking.
Tell them where to find you at.
Hey.
If you got like social
You
media.
can find me on Instagram. My Instagram name is VAR Goddess. You know, so just put that in. Ain't nothing like put in a certain type of way and nothing. Just put in the AR Goddess. And you can hit me up in my email, Sydney Taylor. Sydney is spelled SYDNI. Sydney Taylor 1234 at
Spell it wrong,
gmail.com. Or you can hit me on Facebook at Sydney Taylor, and it is SYDNI. Again, so yeah.
Felicia, you got anything you want to tell the people before we
No,
leave?
baby, I'm hoping that this is almost over because I'm sick of your shit tonight. And you know I'm trying not to cut.
Conversations in the track. Go like, subscribe, comment on that. Thanks for joining us for the night. Appreciate you. Thanks everybody.
Hurry up.